Good evening and welcome to State of Business on our television. I'm Nadun Sirivardhana. Let's have a look at the headlines. President discusses key economic priorities with Finance Ministry officials. JICA reaffirms continued support for Sri Lanka. News in detail. President Anura Kumara Dissanayake convened a meeting with officials from the Finance Ministry to address critical economic issues including vehicle imports, tax reforms and digitization at the Presidential Secretariat recently. A significant portion of the discussions focused on challenges surrounding vehicle imports. The President emphasized the need for a balanced strategy to address these concerns while aligning with the nation's financial constraints and economic recovery priorities. President Dissanayake highlighted the need to establish a mechanism to refund withholding taxes deducted from retirees who are exempt from income tax. This step aims to provide relief to affected individuals while maintaining fairness in the tax system. The President stressed the urgent need to digitize value-added tax collection process to enhance efficiency and transparency in tax administration. Plans are underway to implement a comprehensive digital system aimed at improving tax compliance and revenue generation, which is expected to contribute significantly to economic stability. The President expressed confidence in Sri Lanka's ongoing economic recovery, reiterating the government's commitment to maximizing benefits for citizens despite prevailing challenges. The meeting was attended by Deputy Minister of Finance and Planning Dr. Harshana Suryaperuma, Ministry of Finance Secretary Mahinda Sirivardhana, Central Bank Governor Nandalal Veerasinghe, Senior Advisor to the President Duminda Hulangamuwa and senior officials from the Ministry of Finance. The Japan International Cooperation Agency has assured Sri Lanka of uninterrupted financial and technical assistance. This commitment was reiterated during a courtesy call by JICA's Senior Vice President Hara Shohei on President Anura Kumara Dissanayake at the Presidential Secretariat recently. Discussions focused on Bandaranaike International Airport Development Project currently underway with Japanese aid. JICA emphasized that all ongoing projects in Sri Lanka under its support will be expedited to ensure efficient completion. Hara Shohei affirmed JICA's readiness to continue financial backing for Sri Lanka, including assistance provided during the debt restructuring process. He expressed enthusiasm for supporting the Clean Sri Lanka program and other initiatives aimed at enhancing urban cleanliness and environmental sustainability. JICA also signaled interest in assisting with transport system reforms, offering financial and logistical aid to modernize and improve infrastructure. The meeting was attended by Japanese Ambassador to Sri Lanka Akio Isomata, First Secretary, Head of Economic Cooperation Kenji Ohashi, JICA Sri Lanka Chief Representative Tetsuya Yamada, JICA Sri Lanka Senior Representative Yuri Aide. The GEM Sri Lanka 2025 Gem and Jewellery Exhibition officially opened at a hotel in Bentota under the auspices of President Anura Kumara Dissanayake. Organized by the Chinese Fort Gem and Jewellery Traders Association, the annual event will run until 10th of January, showcasing Sri Lanka's rich heritage in gemstones and jewellery craftsmanship. President Dissanayake, after inaugurating the event, toured the exhibition booths, engaging directly with gem and jewellery manufacturers. During these discussions, he addressed industry challenges, emphasizing government support for the sector's growth. The 2025 edition features 103 booths and has drawn substantial number of local and international buyers, reaffirming Sri Lanka's status as a global hub for premium gemstones and fine jewellery. The event was attended by notable dignitaries including Minister of Industry and Enterprise Development Sunil Hadunhetti, Chairman of the National Gem and Jewellery Authority Naveen Suryarachi, Chairman of the CGJTA Marjan Falil. President Dissanayake also joined the organizing committee for a commemorative group photograph, acknowledging their efforts in curating the prestigious event. Stay tuned, we will return after this commercial break. Welcome back. President Anura Kumara Dissanayake has appointed a High Commissioner and 4 ambassadors to enhance Sri Lanka's global diplomatic representation. The appointments, focusing on fostering bilateral relations and advancing Sri Lanka's global interests, were formally handed over during a ceremony at the Presidential Secretariat earlier this week. WGS Prasanna was appointed as High Commissioner Designate to New Zealand, R.S. Khan Azad as Ambassador Designate to Qatar, S.K. Gunasekara as Ambassador Designate to Russia, L.P. Ratnayaka as Ambassador Designate to Kuwait, and A.S.K. Seneviratne as Ambassador Designate to Egypt. President Dissanayake expressed confidence in the appointees, emphasizing their pivotal roles in promoting Sri Lanka's international image and fostering global partnerships. Supporting expatriate welfare, particularly for workers in the Middle East, South Korea and Japan, ensuring fair treatment and equal support for all Sri Lankans abroad. The President urged the diplomats to prioritize attracting foreign direct investment to bolster Sri Lanka's economy and expanding market opportunities for Sri Lankan entrepreneurs on the international stage. He assured the diplomats of the government's full support and announced plans for future progress reviews to ensure alignment with national goals. The Sri Lanka Foreign Employment Bureau Chairman Kosala Wickramasinghe announced plans to secure 8,000 job opportunities in South Korea for Sri Lankan workers in 2025. The announcement was made during a ceremony held to present flight tickets to the first batch of 96 Sri Lankans departing for manufacturing jobs in South Korea at the Bureau premises on Wednesday. Sri Lanka aims to enhance its presence in South Korea's workforce by sending highly skilled and qualified workers, ensuring competitive participation among the 16 countries that supply labor to South Korea. The chairman also said that immediate action will be taken against individuals overstaying their visas in South Korea. The Bureau will collaborate with the Criminal Investigations Department to identify and bring back illegal workers, aiming to maintain the country's reputation and secure future job quotas. Chairman Wickramasinghe urged Sri Lankan youth to comply with visa regulations to avoid jeopardizing employment opportunities for others. Sri Lankan expatriate remit over $6 billion annually, playing a critical role in bolstering the national economy. The chairman extended the government's gratitude for their contributions. The SLFEB plans to improve skill development programs to meet South Korean labor standards, ensuring a higher number of Sri Lankan workers qualify for international employment opportunities. The bill for the Appropriation Act to allocate funds for the 2025 fiscal year was presented in Parliament this morning for its first reading. The budget speech for this year is scheduled for the 17th of February. The appropriation bill to allocate funds for the government's expenditure in 2025 financial year has been presented to the Parliament by Prime Minister Dr. Harini Amarasuriya. Accordingly, the second reading, also known as the budget speech of the appropriation bill, will take place for 7 days from the 18th of February to the 25th. Thereafter, the vote on the second reading of the bill is scheduled to be held on the 25th at 6 p.m. The committee stage debate on the appropriation bill is scheduled to be held for 19 days, including 4 Saturdays from the 27th of February to the 21st of March. It has also been decided to hold the vote on third reading of the appropriation bill on the 21st of March at 6 p.m. During the budget debate period, the time from 9:30 a.m. to 10 a.m. has been allotted for 5 questions for oral answers, and the budget debate will be held from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. It has also been agreed to allocate the time from 6 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. for motions at the adjournment time on all other days except for February 25th and March 21st, when the votes are taken.
Garu Agramatitumi.
31 is not applicable.
Honourable Speaker, I present the appropriation bill for the financial year 2025 to Parliament.
Stay tuned for the stock update. Trading at Colombo Stock Exchange ended on negative notes today. The All Share Price Index dropped by 142.65 points to close at 15,811.36, and the S&P SL20 dropped by 60.72 points to close at 4,755.38. The turnover was 4.1 billion rupees and over 178 million shares were traded. Up next are forex rates. That's all our news for today. For this and more, subscribe to our channel on YouTube and follow us on Facebook. Take care and good night.